Please, I do not have $400 an hour to pay for a lawyer, so I can show the lawyer what this child molester, how this man torture and abuse this child, how the court system, how the doctors, how the protective server the child did it to this mother that beg each one of them to save her child. The child today is not being abused. She's being abused psychologically. Physically, she's not being abused since May 2020. May 2020 was when the biological father poisoned her with milk. And the mommy say, "You're never gonna hurt my daughter again." And then she did his training water, say he's not taking my daughter. But everything she did, the protective service child, wanna give her daughter back to this man. But then, in May 2020, while she have her daughter, while she have the restraining order, I went there 1st June, me, the aunt. Prior 2020, May 2020, prior May 2020, I was going for 4 years back and forth. But in May, my niece say, "Auntie, I'm holding my daughter. She poisoned her with milk." I live through everything because when I'm not there physically, she called me video call. And every day, the baby, the child say, "Come here, Auntie. Come and save me. Come and save mommy." Because they make my mommy heart race. And my mommy goes to the emergency without breathing. And this child, she saw this child watching the protective server of the child knock at her door. Every time the girl coming hurt by the father, instead they put the man in jail. They go investigate the mother. What kind of law is this? Please, somebody tell me, what kind of system is this? When the mother tells the judge, "Your Honor, I coming from the emergency. He put infection my daughter private parts," because I cannot say, I don't know which words I can say here. So then the judge, instead of putting me in jail, the judge sent the diapers to knock on her door and interview the child and interview the mother, and nothing happened to the man. That is why my husband couldn't take it. That's why my husband got sick and sicker. That's why my husband had a stroke. He couldn't take it. He was on the phone with my niece for 2 years, telling her what to do. And then he said to me one day, I was in New Jersey, and he says to me, "Oh my God, she can't do it. She needs somebody talking on her behalf, and lawyers is take advantage of her." My husband write letters for he give it to the lawyer, and the lawyer say, a woman lawyer, I know the name of each one. I saw each one of them, but they don't allow me to speak to them. The lawyers took advantage of this matter. Do not allow me to talk to them, because they know they can take advantage of her. They took each penny out of my niece, didn't do nothing for 5 years, until after he poisoned her with milk. The baby was almost 6 years old. In May, because I remember like today, my little grandniece say, "Auntie, I turned 6 years old, and he's still, Auntie, now let me take my shower," and hold me with his long nails. Every evaluation they did to this child, she talked about his long nails. When I read the evaluation they did with the child, I did not believe. How can somebody supposed to protect the child, they interview the child, ask the child what she felt when the father had the man in her parts, her private parts. I did not believe when I read that, because my niece, the mother, if I'm here, like I'm here today, and she's there, when she started reading what they do to her daughter, what they did to her, the evaluations, she has to read with me, because as she's reading, her heart racing, she say, Auntie, look what the psychologist tells me. She say, then I train my daughter to talk bad about the father, and then her heart cannot take it. So that's what they do to her. That's why I need to show, I need a lawyer to listen. I don't have money to pay $400 an hour for a lawyer. See each evidence that I have to show and explain to him, because I live through it. And I cannot speak to my niece alone, because she is so sick that her heart, just to remember and make her sick, she did. She do everything. She just went to the court of Jersey City begging for help. And then the lawyer tells her, I can't help you. I'm not a family lawyer. They give you all kind of excuse. And she cannot show them anything, because they say, I can't see this, I can't see that. It is unbelievable. So please, I don't know how to write English, because if I know, I will send the letters for all over the world. I will send it for the President of the United States. I wish, I lay my head in my pillow, and I wish that I can go in the White House, in the President of the United States, see the videos, see, look, President, this child is screaming, begging her mommy, don't let me go, mommy, don't let me go to this man. Since she was 3 years old, 2.5 years old, she begged the mommy, don't let me go, mommy. And the mommy obligated to let her go, because the judge show her, is in a record in court, each word I say. The judge, that I cannot say his name, one of those judges that believe in dives, and don't believe the mother. So the judge tells her,